8% here no cre. Corruption ewo football mo Africa na too much. Ye mamu ha no mo de kra de 3 match. Ya no de too much o e bro so. But o kan nipa mpeso be mo waka. Na me de ka sate say ya nyai se me pewe asem me do we me support we na ya ma no kre anya adwuma. Frank oman ni sia na beye. And that some of us ye ho ayen krofo hisa because ade ne nya be ka jo say nye. But oman no ya mfa sa ande te yen. Edu sa de sa wo kwasa path na no akwakoye tamfo. No akwaye tamfo o Ghana. Sure. Because baby na hate ye no. Ebede na aba as a football nation. Ye ko tournament. Ye best player e wo ye league him. Ya mfre na nka squad ne ho. Ni akofa player we pira e na squad ne mu ko. Are we serious? What you say? Ye ko tournament. Ye top scorer share 18 goals e wo Premier League him dia we say Taylor ya mfre no.
Serious.
Ya mfre no.
Best player so nka.
Di Maria best player ya mfre no. Ye top scorer ya mfre no. And ye kofa Benjamin your friend say Tete. Benjamin Tete mo ne kwesi sa wo mo. Benjamin Tete mo and ye kwesi sa wo mo ye do mo koye. Ye kwa she goals ye pedo be she go. Goals bi a she ye goal she o sha wa she. E di so bi bo Ghana Premier League ne so timi ma 18 goals. Na obi bobo wo Cyprus ni ade se wa she 7 goals de na ko. Cyprus ball ne Ghana ball difference o mu ya hin.
Yeah.
Unim ball ni bo. Tama Samuel Jan ebo Liberty me kai top 4 wi. O boss a top 4 no. Na the last year we born Ghana de akọ. O boss how much Ghana ni bia hu say akoda we ba bo Ghana. That time na the friend Blasters.
Sure.
Because omo bia hu say ball ni bo Frank ball unim bo a. Unim bo obo Ghana ni bo ni bo. Obo abrochina ni bo unim bo. Wonya de o Ghana ye ro kwa abrocha wonya de. Sana ball ne tie. Eye practical de. Bobo ye practical nya spiritual de. Eye practical physical de. Obi ehu. Ye ko tournament. Na o best player wo league nim. Na no me catch you say cat ne nkofo bibi ya. Sabre league na some money cost because na mu product.
Sure.
Before the tournament me catch you ha. Me mani brain ye kan local me ni pike wo ha say move news we for and sell your league no. Because see your body Maria Dia or your Ghana Premier League best player. Wa market your league in one way or the other they am.
Sure.
Your body we see Taylor D say or your best your top scholar we league ni ma no above Konibia one way or the other Frank was selling a league ni dia
sure.
What you say? But ye yini nyina dey flow ye nkai ni nyina because of Gidi Gogo. Because of Gidi Gogo. Enu nti ye mfom nko ye se kofa wo ma ye interest wo. What you say? I say frɛ wo ma ye interest wo ma ye ton a ye dia ye benya percentage wo. Ye go Fred Di Maria na se okwa ye ton na nya house de benya ska ye dia na benya. Ye go Fred Dia wuse na so okobi na ye kokoton na ye dia na benya free. But do nya hwe go benya o percentage e wo. 10% na fe mu bete. Sometimes I say me say wo ka e be twi nipa be ye nipa ya better no cry fact. O se ye ka. Wo me so mrom ko afko yi. Be ball wo mu nimbo. Oh Frank and say me serious. Wo me dom ko afko be ball wo mu nya de.
Omo nya de.
Oh. Be nya de. What I say? Na again the be say what the waka so kwakwa camp. Waka so cabo nya bi mo. Waka so asepra na oja muda siru e wo hanadi waka so kwakwa camp ye fe but ubenya obi oba John be different say muda siru ntimi mo Blasters obi ba be John be ka kire ubenya obi oba ka jo so local boys no obi ntimi mo Blasters munya wo mo
enye no kweda so mo ntimi mo na Senegal local football papa be don ball. So but let's still they motivate their own. But they had the
what about Fred Benjamin Tete so mra Blaster fa free year ban here. Me serious o. Oba Fred Benjamin Tete so me Blasters no fa free year ban here. A free year ban here ni Ishaku and a kwanda 20 year hu do mo ye. A free year ban here ba league ni FA Cup ye hu do ba be ye. You know a free year ban here modembo. But because of local league, because on Kenya, before the time I can say per squad na ye frɛ na ye koko football board do. Sure. Ye koko football board do you my pass him out. because we are aware ekwe fa so Ganiyu ni Razak we yi omufiri munya we are aware what they say ekwe fa so Ganiyu anko afko ni bi ya we are aware but the nipa ntimi nkansem wa fidie so nti saa na agya ne saa e dey saa chichi oman ya enye ye what they say ye dey saa chichi oman na enko ye nim da ebia na essence ni say tanko tia ye see agya tanko kofa otado so me coach blasters are you serious
I said, what be doing?
Yes, serious. I didn't hear
why.
I don't know why
that so much. I just don't get it. Me do be at home. Oma the effort they invite pressure to themselves. They invite pressure. What do you say? What kwaba? Aye. Over transfer adwin wo kakra no. Usu ya me kwa why?
Oh yes, I deal with ya. You am ya assembly affairs wo ka kire ye say. Oba ya na kese o don timi no tamfo nya adwuma. For now for now no ma ye adwuma. Adamfo ne adamfo so ye adwuma.
Association you need not be my friend before some no ye adwuma. Sani we are
but Kate buy sa no ka kire Ghana for. Ana me boa.
Yeah.
Kate buy ye nanum asem. Enya me na me kan wo no na be kan so wo no de ye mfa adwuma ma ye tamfo ye adwuma ma ye namfofo. Eti okwakofa na damfo na ba be ye adwuma. Se na damfo no betimi aye. Se na damfo no ntimi nye. Opeso de no ba be hye ho.
Sure.
O just say nipa na ye kwakofa de na ba no ye wo bi o hanoma o ye far better than say nipa no. Ah ye kwon na se kopa ne che so omra no. E de na esi kwanta ye ntimi fa adwuma ma tanko. Ana ye ntimi influence tanko. Ana tanko nye ya damfo. E di no kwase e ma na adwuma. E ti en fa adwuma no koma de o ye ya damfo. So ya dwene o man ne nkoso ho ya dwene aban ne ka wo bon blasters ho ana ya dwene nafo sem ya dwene o man no ya kanko ho ya dwene blasters ye die ho ya dwene o man ma na ni gie ho ya dwene o man ne sika aban no e invest e wo blasters ni mo ana ya dwene nafo sem ene your personal interest ho
asemo
ana na kan on to say o man we ye betimi de na si from man no kredie aba o man we mu no si ya no man ne be ye
sure
because obiye nya position opeso odima ne bro so obiye nya position opeso odima ne bro so eti nipa ne yade na nya kwa wo peso obeka wo yade nya kwa sere opeso obeka cha sa bona ba so eti uka no kwa che ne pe obese hey ene we de so kasa dodo ene we de na no oya dodo we de kasa dodo we de na no oya dodo ano ko bia ni ho ede obi ka no kwa che wa ya
yeah
obi ka no kra kire wa yapa because ade na wo ye no wo trim no wo ni say nya bete nipa na ka no say hyew etu ba ka so odidi watem ade na nya atem die no kra ni nipa na ka je wo ye ne nye o te say ye tena se nanka ban na mfone na yansi foma etike kwakofo otwado ama otwado asabe kochi te say de sika akono bai pe ye kwesi apia firi de sika be asome kan say de say abrewa wuo obi a wo si say yes e wo na 90 years ababedi ade man kan fia tam ye kwesi apia firi wo mu nemu sika na asome kan ha no
abrewa 60
years e wo na de obi o 90 years ababedi ade
kokko say
ansem wo kan nipa say wano oya but asem ne no kre
wa asema okay kokko abrewa 60 we go for let this let's see can
oh now what is akwesi apia nye kwesi apia do qualify for World Cup akwesi apia do abo AFCON adu atin dem semi finals nya kwesi do odi baako what you say what is set coach ni nya ade but say ka akuna na ba bi obekọ bia ye pam no wo so no mumre ya ade
oh okay
wo so no mumre ya ade onti emfa si ka akono na enye sa na tie kodoko die no kwa na enye no kodoko ya mpam na no kwa na enye no ya mpamo but unya nu so ye technical director so kwa ye technical director no kwa de na ye nungu ase kura ha
sika akono Charles Kobla akono
yes kodoko ya mpamo no but promotion e de man no na o deserve say promotion e de man no
jaja go say hey man be wo but uri we say we are so aseba we are esem jira beda bedwoba wa check we are so
we are jabe to we are ense ma koso wono se ni nyira ba bontem obi atibia enke jabe to we say wom
ko support is edwe be ya na yesa monti semri jira
oh yes ense ma motam to ense kan ye tuo
ade agu ko phobis
what I say antina eduba bi na say ya monti asa na me ya because ye nimu no ana ye ntimi
obi etibe obeja be kasisi Ese wako so.
Ese ma sisi wako dokomo.
Ese wako still the crazy. But the theory say you see you have to let ese o maniko because obi onim de wunim so they say. Entina ya na in fact I don't blame them. Until I say So they say
go ni man ko beto ase oni ti won ti wase
and you so to make us asem so ebe kan
somebody o
and somebody of so
o ti ase e bia na ese ba beti no
la somebody ku o say kai you sure betu blow them
lawyer e chia
o e chia na somebody because le na film
o sa
na na film ti jami adma kwa kucha lawyer no ko na na yi la somebody ku ko du no you go call it kuja
for pala you
it's normal
no be near the be serious na ya jane because I'm on mine tie o mine santi ya bese sanadi ya bese sapa no afa writing so no Frank Edin
there be writing no there kwaku o mine minim said in throw the try from and I said the defedefe I think yeah I deal with pada see a better say Brony Papa said that this is nonsense.
Yeah, we're catching it straight.
Once I didn't know, yes, Papa did nonsense so bad. I didn't know at that time.
Yes,
nonsense. So I said,
but Ghana. Now, one bit man can say, who did it twist? I brought you over to your back on one day. Ha! Your baba chiwatum, baha. Yen papa she. Obeka just ono and what then inside that day. Nisika at what you Israel. They say Israel by enough nkrofo a. Abani pure moko. Wo fia no maba. Omba ochia papa no achia no afre wo bank to no moto. Aseta be no papa no motie. Aseta be no mama no motie. Wonya we no mu busa sakran so de asi bi obeka. Na muso nka na ka so wo tetea no ho no ma. Onim na so na wo twnim.
E ba
cha. Ban na impo ni po mu yesa adwuma no. What you say? Ye impo ni pa se ko afie mu ene nkola nkodi nkomo hwe aseta mo papa no motie. E wo Israel bonten so.
Come say, kedi pe kwa kodem no. Bebere.
Akwa ban kwa so on obey impress on kwa yesa ade.
Ya ne mfa wadwuma.
Na ye kwa tanke ye Ghana ni impress on nkofie nkobisa bizan on ko beka kote bia koto dame. Obeka koto dame so me no agina katua on nya adwuma no.
Na obey so kwa atwa kutokuro bia betwe. Ye betwe. Wo bebusa bibi ba say.
Wo bebusa bibi ba say.
Wow baba
me. Akwa na wo no. Ona hwe no.
Me my Ghana. Ama we dey metram kwa wi wa hwe me ha me.
Oh da bi Ghana dey. Ghana dey.
Ezi pa ko be bi sheka.
O mine no say esi ko no.
What the tell about
now
I feel matter as a politician na nka some do metu kwan no. But mo so mo ya burofo because all the obeko me ne kwako say ma de entena ya di o
ne be ko na so afa kwan da bi obenya sika de ahwa akoda no
na wo
odi na busu afa kwagu akodan wo ho mo mutim enti de aka no so be use adwen a odi benya sika wo ha no da kwakohwe wo mo o ti ase
ya me hu ambo
sana o mine na kwakudu o ti ase enti ha adwen papa Frank onim
ba kofi so tape now kokko e security no I think Kofi minua mesreo you see na Kufuado papa no oni wiase Ghana do bi edi na tem kese pa okọ ye friend say na kete yesu kweku omu di na tempa ada minister no parliament ye di na tem nipa domu sort ya say he was insulted but one so bibia so se oka se mate me di akira ekwa ko insempi eduma bi o ha we are very young and a very good coach. Don't let it be a train position. Me that's ebufobi enko say hard on your reputation. You are currently the best coach in Ghana. So I say try and protect Adena Eodiana. Remember before keep calm and do your work. Coach, untimi so be any da. Sada juanity. Yet untimi so be any. Benin say, oh, in the last bay. Sports team I did attempt to say but we are responding no so what you say but we have not responded to anybody because leave them they don't understand maybe a common your opposition be quite come on or good at the name no so obi nim until until sad no cost no until please Kofi many supporters in yes omo kasem o share platform ebe how exit all platforms and by force and now you don't score to multi platform no message or then you won't get some so there's but where's my team so but the words were just unpleasant
Frank and no time me tape no adwe dey ka ba me tinima ni say has NCC for more coach. Has NCC, House of Folk NCC no. More coach some board. Because a momo WhatsApp group muna moodi nkomo. At the said sports team yeshia ye di nkomo. Your WhatsApp group no see ye di nkomo ho. Na se me come out wo kan adwen obi aka na adwen. Na asem ka bi fa Professor Chehu. Ade achi na ba kwa peke e bi ade me kan no. Na ade send it prof. Na prof aboti. So one fan send na on TV ye sports for ye di nkomo.
Sure.
O just say ye sports for ye di nkomo. Eti ye di nkomo a I say cut your WhatsApp group one ma. And you can say try your WhatsApp group no. I say ka ho no ma. And uti House of Folk NCC no mo ni ka mo hwe mo hu ye answer.
Yeah.
Mo hwe mo nkomodie mu ye answer. Na mo hu ye. Because man hwe ya, one hwe next time obi go ka asem bia ma de beba na emfa papa ma.
Sports Nation.
What I say? One hwe next time obi de beba no emfa papa ma. I didn't say Frank is serious because all your NCC member na say issue ba na comment money na ho. E bia na e toga asem na aba na moka. Na bia wako cancer because mu ni say mo na mo hye na mudi mo nkomo eno kwa ba ko pa nipa mu hye na mudi nkomo a mutimi keka bibia because mu ni say nkomo na mudi ye mo ho e na mudi sa nkomo no. Frank no one no ko cancer bi na de akire obi atam tape no da kwa koma togwe. De na wo pa akire. Ade na wo pa akire. Eya momo NCC na mudi mo nkomo fa team no performance ho coach modern bo ho. O ti ase eti more or less like a round table discussions with a moye. A queer team never first a cosro. Team never first a bet me DA. Wins in a mope. Queer team never first a bury in the matches. And a mope. And a move didn't come on a mope. Baby a Sinto. A movie say. Ebia a Milford. Ebia a defense. Ebia a attack. And I a Sinto. I will a weak side. I'm a young to me in the matches. And decided to be a coach. Also, Pajal modern bomb. I will be a defense war. Also, Pajal modern bomb. I will left back war. Mo dis an komo na say obi poncha Frank yen tam Frank go kire coach anya fe o ko pe coach ani mo nyama na so ko pe dey o ko pe ni mo nyama coach ho ana so o pe dey o ti ase anu ti ade na mo yer mo anya ade NCC for mo anya ade o ti ase mo anya ade NCC ni whoever a o pick esa audio no e dey send coach am board no wo anya ade if it's only nipa kono ka sa asem no kwa wo issue a eni kwa so send the koma coach so woni nipa kono wo kan he no e wo issue a eni kwa so wo send the koma coach because House of Folk e wo crucial time wo ball against Olympics wo ball tia Asante Kodoko in the space of 3 weeks wo ball say 2 big games we anoti also mo plan kwa mo befa so a mo betimi a strategize anya ta wins na mo pe no. But so what tabiri sa audio way and the command coach more or less what say coach na adwen. O say coach na adwen because coach ni here piece obetim na ye ne niam ye. Obetim na to niam ye. But what is that tape we come na?
Me gather information me fetch say it was a platform thing.
Oh yeah.
And yes one of the executives of the NCC.
Yeah.
Among speculators say Kobe Jones and or the command ko for be and conference pushy command coach. So they say, and the coach take voice and on so no.
Responding. But me as a voice na me tie and you could be Jones voice.
That be or say platform do PA.
Okay. Do picky free.
Do picky voice.
Yeah.
That is how we say. On a picky voice is come a man be. So they say, and I'm so tea forward come a forward.
Forward. Oh,
e could do here, and crini. Utie voices na and same no and papa. Oh. Now, obi a more should start at one front. Mo cry ya, Kodokwachu Mubedi or Mube concentrating.
Got 10 points.
10 points at them. What do you say? There's a more standing game back. Why is a mobile?
And no, if your budget. Kodokwani has my cousin and find your budget.
Obi a bet we have for
3 points. No, a bet my draw. And you know, find your budget.
Sure.
Has into me find your kind of budget to say, make a question for the 3 points. Could going to me find and kind of budget to say, make a share has the 3 points. No,
it's a very bad pass, I don't know. And I think they need to be very, very circumspect on that day. And your papa,
my papa, my idea, my idea,
seriously.
Oh, yeah, Macaka catch so.
And yes, so.
As a man, I am a yapa because at the say like Kodoko way, na I be a Kodoko NCC mood in Como, Alpha Ogum, Naba qua picket, audio na asend akoma odu ogum ade na wo pe
sure
ope de na free ogum ope ogum ani madom ana ope wo se ogum adwuma koso ye no Frank ope so obi adwuma ko ye a eye sa niema we o
enya fe very bad
NCC ni na wo ye sa de wo anya ade me enka no kwenche nipa
taste
wo anya ade
is it a bad taste
wo anya ade because no me hu so me yem sheme woni se me hu sorry for na me pese me giadi
sure
eti me nya audio na me nya daje botie no na mo say
but so
of course it have more than good
because you could have come to me wani what do you say I want some na supporters there
supporters some mo ka bi ni
and some ni pi na no be ka chiro
supporters we ni asem bi otimika olusu asem bi otimika
and what was the problem issue ni say yeah kwa send we dia kuma and coach ni so match weekend you because na
only say asem na NCC na asem na ha wo mo
pa
oh the busa ya shiri mo asem na ha wo mo ye
o ma manage ni
because o ma manage ni e na o fi say kofi so anya ade
but there's some platforms some careful what they discuss they should be very careful what they discuss
they betu ye nua kofi fo ni say wo ye panyi e say wo ye den a wo ye panyi wo da team na no wo drive team no don't expect say obia be ka sem papa dia fa wo kofi emfa nse wo tiri mu da Bible kwasi nipa nyina do wadue
be de nipa nyina ti ado
eti ha supporters ni nyina ntimi no kofi obi ho ma wo ba ikwa ba be si kwan bi because ebi anya wa ke kofa coach bi kwa de ne bai e ma ye nya ye mo jini gogo but wo bai no ba be si sa kwan
ye nya sa biem
ebi anya na ho kra me betimi di player bi kwa fa che di naba anya me card bi ebi wo bai mi nya sa de no eti dodi obi ntimi no ma ne nye ye bebre no ba sere se ye tie sa na tie ye tie ebi ne sere pa wa dwe so opa wa asem enso wo ja na o de sika be twetwe wakum oh yes ya tie bebre nim so onim se o no so opa asem da bi mi tie ye no wachi no nyankopon kwa nenim
meeting
back door meeting and na ekoso de ye fa ho no but wo se nipa na aso ono wa
finish
what you say
aduasa me
ensan nya no wo sere enso wo boa ye ja so on fan free anu kwan na obekum sisi a
obe what problem ai kesre wo
enti kofi me so fa show trip say ha support the siri nya no ha support the nyomu nya na do nyomu nya na pe wa asem
sure
enti bebre be kansem a ennim de wo mu nya de afa wo se bia ni se na no mimi be kan se mimi ba no ba giskai se bi nya bia ni man kwa chama budu ba so ankwa giskai mfiri ni ho
budu
man kwa professor chewa ankwa giskai mfiri ni ho because mimi ho ana makwa jiska o ti ase enti ensem de bebre beba
ai kwabne we de numi so na ba sa de mo kan kwaku
minia
sana ewiasiti
sa fe
normal
de wo mu no ya ho tesem ne sei nipa na o kan no o pa ho kuro hu na sene o pa no ana ho kuro hu na sene ma no sei o ba no ha ba diska mi wan so o ka se o pa ho kuro hu na sene o esa wo jidama atisire wana wo kasa no wo jidama pa dia pesire bi etu ya mi ka o ti ase
ya
wo asene madam say these are some of the things
yes
they have to be
obi timi describe wa etimi kan wa asema bra ohu brada onim se bi wusi tie so what to say
mama me ko na be Ghana Football Association communication director Henry Asantichu ekodia Miriana be sure say bia e boko
asamna PK economy o interest umpa say obi nimu o hia oda until on home from a crowd as to be described omoyore nyina
we are asem normal
we are see how many papa
come maybe akabe me ya papa
oh yeah sure
I tell you akabe me ya papa because Henry and you be ya there one
we are see who
that to put
it wow one sem na okra unim wow ti wow one sem kra na unim asi eti bi na ye come one sem sa na
eh wa
mi ni masem na omo kan
Oh, Henry, I don't do it. Yeah, yeah, city, already. Then I'll go, baby. Yeah, sure. Me sure say be able.
Yanko pardon.
Yeah, me say. Yendi nkomai. Na hwe post. AFCON issues ababa. Now, the other country there, we are saying no. Be trying to say, which coach and you use to play? The next that is Nigeria. Now, what has been the decision? I mean, a short consultation has gone on beyond a year backstage and other things. Is it more? We are saying send the AC Kono.
Well, me chiao na. Before me answer a question, no, I mean, kase, Enra na me share playback of match Cameroon in Egypt a boy, you know.
Sure.
Na me be someone say couldn't this have been the Black Stars at either side? Say Egypt or say Cameroon, or couldn't it have been the Black Stars? It could have been the Black Stars, and as it should have been the Black Stars, because of GDNA, Arishimune, Huboaboane, and your DNA idea, they share AFCON. But unfortunately, things didn't go the way I know panel. Me sure say national team like Ghana they call AFCON. Na about 3 matches now on 1 point. Na and I say you be feeling proud of that situation. Yes, if film also out of 9 points, you pick 1. And even though Morocco a giant, Gabon, any the other team I know on boy, Comoros shouldn't have overrun and I say outpower the Black Stars. But that is what happened. We can only take consolation in the fact that Germany were world champions in 2014. In 2018, they couldn't progress beyond the group stage. You are picking a lot of lessons, especially after coach submitting a report, after medical team submitting a report, and management committees also submitting a report. There are loads of lessons. I was say a pick. Yes, Regan of was team de my and no Japade de my they call AFCON. Na enyoman kuye, enyoma kujriguye, na enimguasie aba abeka yenyina. Yeah, share nimu say you be taking the right steps, you taking the right decision going forward. Na baby ana yejina some time ago we were ranked in the top 20 among the top 20 teams in the world. You best start to say you best strive towards that particular place again. It wouldn't be easy. It takes a lot of investment in grassroots football, investment in infrastructure, investment in capacity, also raising the standard of your ball. And again, also to make sure say credible junior national teams are a bit feedy the senior national teams, at least it means for in the next 3-4 years, I will say national teams U17, U20, U23 formidable teams are to me a Black Stars and the Ghana from Fanche na share ni mu say enyoma beko ye, especially in our next game in Nigeria for Babono. If we are able to qualify for the World Cup, it will mean a lot to our football economy, our football architecture, our football ecosystem. Because any you qualify for World Cup, what qualify no, or $12 million are available at the whole channel. Who move it to the next stage? You have 14 million. The higher you go, the more money you make. In 2010, when we made $10 million from South Africa, it did a lot to our football economy. In 2006, when we made 5.6 million from Germany, your RFs a beneficiary, your players standard echo through 2014 Ankoye in Brazil, but still we made $9.5 million from the World Cup. It means a lot to qualify for the World Cup, and that is what we have started working towards. On the coach issue, from the last meeting, and I'm speaking based on what I know, not based on their social media and their air coso. As far as I am concerned, the last executive council meeting, the decision was that we should appoint someone who already knows the team. And not an enam soma president and Tony Bafo if he Kromha echo Germany to first of all engage Borussia Dortmund to see if they will release Otoado. Omukudru yeno and komotitwe be bri akoso. Na ye president enim enra, but when Jimmy Amedru Mato ye nkrase nyame adoma obeba dwoada. Obedura ebedi nkomo. Oba e wo se omo ebrifi esco no. Omo briefing esco ya na fe ye de nkomo akodan sector ministry and as a honorable minister Mustafa Yusuf. Then if it is that ministry no so nkomo fufura o de be boy ya, then they will also give us their side of the story. Whatever it is that needs to be discussed, you be discuss it. After that, Yanoko Benkrum near Richie agreement, then we will make whatever decision that has been taken public for Ghanaians to know.
In fact, it has been speculated that the government of Ghana is trying to impose a coach on the FA. Has any communication from the minister, that is sports minister?
There hasn't been any meeting between the FA and the ministry since the last meeting I acquired your ministry. There hasn't been any meeting. As far as I know, there hasn't been any call from any government official to the FA. Yanti Obianka nche se koye E and Ayaka Kachen say yempe E koye B. There hasn't been anything. But it is rather unfortunate that you see things in the media, in public space, on social media, every day. Sorry, which means a particular group of people, and boom, and throw out information every time. Throw out information, but anano me namwa will be the screenshot. I send them say Effie, Asia, Chris Houghton, and Yanokre. Time wa can say. Yeah, meeting, the very place that particular tweet said, say, meeting, at 2 p.m. on that day, we were meeting a sponsor. In that same room at 2 p.m. on that day, when the so-called journalist tweeted, say, Chris Houghton, meeting. So there is a lot of wrong information out there. But unfortunately, because the FA has not been engaged, because nobody has spoken to the FA, you cannot come out and make things look as if say only aban e diary ana e manson ana only aban ete adoangoma so, because in the organogram or in the structure of sports development, the association needs the government, and the government cannot also go ahead and take decisions without getting in touch with the handlers or the technocrats, which is the FA. There is no collision cause between the FA and the government. We do not have any issue. And again, Mrs. Supi said, the last time FA any ministry share was the day a fiada, a free Cameroon by the immediate Friday a meeting boardroom, ministry boardroom. Minister Katse say we should take steps to dissolve the technical team and the management committee. Now informe for that has been the last engagement in the ministry now. At the moment, the transfer president Oba ordinary report bema esco battery etweso intonto yewia yebekwa ko briefi ministry afi ministry no we bi ka che na o ka che na eto asumu na ye pese ye no mu di hu nkomo a ebedi nkomo. Once that is done, whatever that is there to make public, we will put it out. There is nothing to hide, or there is no reason to be on collision course. Not at all.
Baba Henry Okasano, you made mention of saying here Obia that Onim are the team not ready because of the time frame now. And on the Sandy panel, is he going to take the job on full-time basis, or is going to play the play of Nikeke? Then we look for another coach.
Okay. Again, in reference to the meeting, you know, I'm take a decision. Say, you have pet Obia at least aside say onim team no that because match near 24th, the earliest time of players in that drew Chroma 22nd. What it means is that when you're 2.5 days training, 2.5 days. And you need somebody who already knows the team, knows the structure, understands the players. And that is why Otoado came into the picture. And the decision is I didn't know any Dortmund and Casano releasing no MIA, at least for the 2 matches. About 2 matches in we are positive kind of a mindset and they go into the match. So we are hoping and very hopeful. Say you qualify to the World Cup. Now when you qualify to the World Cup in March, you have April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November to the World Cup, or at least 8 months ahead of you. Again, 2023 AFCON qualifiers is in June. And from March to June, you have about 3-4 months also in front of you. And the decision be able to take post World Cup qualifiers, long term. At the moment, short term, let's say you pay stopgap coach. They have about 2 matches now. Here are your qualifier tournament is in November. AFCON qualifiers is in June. Now for your tenancy. Now for your share, all the possible options are available. Now you pay coach or they ever started 2023 AFCON qualifiers. And now World Cup now in November. So there is a short-term plan, a medium-term, and then a long-term plan. But at the moment, decision is going to take here is they need somebody to play the 2 matches. Iria, Nafi, Yashe, they are anymore.
That make a lot of sense. You're free national team, then you descended down. There is a house of folk.
Now what time?
What time, Kaka? Then the time, Kaka. The house of folk. I know say I'm not sure. Let me say, I'm Manchester Derby no. Come here about 50% of our stadium no. Because I mean say earlier no government as 25%. Not sure. Mean someone engage NSC no. Derby ne buy what has come out and still 25. Meaning say uko other baby a cover ni kweku ni pa bibi krani ye biatum. Henry, I didn't say more engage government so as you bet me a BM clubs and so on.
Well, this topic, anytime I talk about it, I feel very bad, especially because your industry, your revenue streams, Sebi, 1 ton player, now when you scar from the gates, you then the next option is sponsorship. Sponsorship, also, especially the smaller clubs. It's a very, very sensitive issue. I confront the industry, especially when in December, Accra Sports Stadium fully packed with over 50,000 people. Especially in the same December, Elwak Sports Stadium fully packed to about 30,000 people. Why is it that can be done, but still football we are still being told say you play with 25 capacity, 25% capacity. During your camp Qatar, fortunately, we had a member of the COVID-19 response team with us, Dr. Da Costa Abuaje. A lot of engagement. Now, unfortunately, the NSA doesn't have the power to say, my mama to me, say, more than 25% people to come and watch. They don't have the power. Every engagement has come from the government, has come from the Jubilee House. And the government COVID-19 response team. Dr. Isiansari Endaomano, Dr. Da Costa Abuaje, a member, and other people who serve on the committee. Unfortunately, all the engagement we have had with them, they keep saying, Bunsia would say, Mumma a time. The last time, the recovery rate, NFA, the numbers, any jobs na ye one jobs no pese hwe nipa dodo a ewo and to what extent na fe say we have a safer environment and sana omo abiemu enti unfortunate but that is what is confronting us enti we are limited yentumi enkase ye de yepe take a decision without going through the right processes. We feel very bad for our members. Nanka only business has a bebo asule muntari abe. You can imagine they are crash for stadium. Nti a higher year pa, but at the moment we really cannot do much about it.
Before sir obe take leave of us no my main is a Ghana for be na yam show me say World Cup no if I first no na ne connecting ye ko bi no ekoyesa ade a eye yankase ya de BS eko now assurance ben adoma Ghanaians with respect to that two-legged playoffs here bono say Ghana you bet me ayade near qualify to the main World Cup
on the evidence of their course so Cameroon there Ghana ni bia na yam hihye no bia edise na yam hihye no because if you can't beat Morocco, Gabon and Comoros, maybe say can you beat Nigeria? Yes, on the face value you can make that argument, but then again aside the fact to say eye ahwa eye nmunyamhye ebre menewo ayetinchen no, it is also a huge privilege to a player to play at the World Cup. The area squad here they call Cameroon, we Andre, now we Jordan, now we Jonathan Mensah. Only 3 players in our World Cup. Jonathan and then captain Andre Omobo 2010, 2014. Jordan Ebo 2014. As all the players have never played at the World Cup before, not even Daniel Amate, not even Babaraman, not even Chiku or any of those players. So it is also an important message that we have sent to the players. So if Pate, you see yourself as a big player who play for Arsenal, one of the best teams in the world, you should be rubbing shoulders with one of the best national teams at the World Cup. And that is what we have told the players. And at the moment, yes, we because of the course of Cameroon, but we have the temperament, the character, and the quality to face Nigeria. It drew BB and Anna Nipa be brief say yen qualify at the expense of South Africa. Yakobo draw Ethiopia, Ethiopia Kobo draw. Not pressure die so but I think we were able to rally around the flag FIT extremely hard as South Africa they qualify about playoffs and we are going to attach the same importance or even more to game Nigeria for Ghana and Nigeria matches there untumin be one on say eyefo Yeko Garua Kobo Comoros. Yene omunyina na ekoda the same hotel. Unzo no mo Garua dada. The hotel I got there for 2 days and say ebo Comoros. Na no omunyina na dawo. Na ye nimpo se e be ye draw ama yene omo abishia. On the face value we are brothers. We have a lot of things in common, but on the pitch it is always a difficult battle. But I think that so far we are 100% sure say you beat me Nigeria now you qualify for our 4th World Cup.
Janso Piqué say Obusao asem kakra.
Onia
Bra
not say
Adumara kwa.
Good. My question 3 in 1. Me co government kakra ma league ni kakra. Now Kasano ka say the last time money government ni share that is the sector minister honorable Mustafa Yusuf share you know and a moon share beam and our catcher must say there will be the need he said moon take a second look at the management team and then the technical team of which map pay heed to it what is over in me now me busa say were there any suggestion from the government minister say a component in the management committee you know omo ka bibi tira mo say Moma or a component be a menu or me and Sebi Bakubi or the new Black Star Management Committee. And then the second one, more or less a BB to say suggestion. Yan show be to say Sule Ali Muntari, the caliber of player is pedigree ukra. To the extent House of Folk for announce and a signing or more value, major tablets. I mean website, we are seeing a career story, no be a can was them. When you show yourself from your outfit, where you want from your outfit, Mubet Maye BB to welcome Sule Ali Muntari, looking at where he's coming from.
Well, first question about where the Seven Minister no, I can say BB or the management committee. Yes, and commodity muno. He made mention of the public interest committee, government, ebenya representative also. Or be protecting the interest of the government. Yes, there was that discussion. What we need to know and find out from the minister and say it's either say you will be on the management committee who is coming from the government, or we will set up the public interest committee, which is allowed by FIFA, which is allowed by CAF, and also it is in our statutes. And it is one of the things that we discussed. Yes, that I can confirm. But even that, PK, management committee Anano Yeguni, there was a government representative on it. The vice chairman of the Black Stars management committee Anano Yeguni, now Oye Urajo Jamako Abedi Echiro. He is a direct rep of government. He is the CEO of the Ghana Tourism Authority, and another vice chairman of the Black Stars management committee. I'm talking about Mr. Kwesi Ajimai. Eti enyese committee na ewo na egu no na aban eni anamusini also. There was one, and I'm sure there will always be a government rep on the Black Stars management committee because of the interest, because of the huge investment, and all the things that come with it. Now, on the issue of Sule Muntari, yes, I think that it is going to give our league a boost. First of all, Sule, the first player, Abe signing a local club. And even House of Folk team here, Kofi Koji's or Kata, and I was saying about, but Kofi Koji's level is not the same as Sule Muntari. Of course, Yenya Peter Oforikwe some time ago about Liberty or Kobechi Bafo Jamba Kotoko, Neo Datelam Teba Kotoko, Fatah Dauda, Legon Cities, and recently Asamojan, Legon Cities. We have had players who have been outside the country, Omako, Omaba, Omasanya Beshe League anymore. Me 3 seasons ago or so, Dankwe, Gordon Trump, and Richard Kingston, as also Ekoboma Great Olympics. And it was a major, facelifter, Omodebre League, the value of Sule, the pedigree of Sule, is so huge. 2 times Serie A champion, Champions League winner, FA Cup winner in England, World Club Championship winner with Inter Milan in 2010. He has a huge pedigree. Wabo. 3 World Cups in his history as well as a player. I think that both the club and the FA, we can do something together to push your brand to another level. The TSA House of Folk, I register almost signing Sule. I was overly excited. My feelings not the club, but the competition. Because the day I announced a deal, I check Google search, there were over 50 to 55,000 people who were searching about House of Folk as a club, the name Accra House of Folk, about 55,000 people across the world. Normal Echo International in the search button, they type Accra Hearts of Folk, and you can see say traffic was on the name Accra Hearts of Folk and the name Sule Muntari. People in Italy, a lot of websites in Italy, England, other Saudi Arabia and Asia were all doing stories about Sule signing, you know. It is something that we can take advantage of. The IM then also say within the week, I think the day after Sule signing, you know, we met a prospective headline sponsor. You know, a bit of it was also circled around making stars out of our league and how to project them in outdoor branding and all of those things. And also you discuss here. I think yes, it's a win-win situation. We can build on it. The House of Oak can also build on it, and together it will be very, very beneficial to the Ghana Premier League product.
Okay, Henry, I'm fancy. That's a brief time.
Franco, that's it.
All right. Henry Asante Shum, Communications Director at Ghana Football Association, and